Chapter 4 Back Home. A blast of light filled the sky. From it, Spider-Man emerged. He was right in the middle of Central Park. "Hey, you! What's going on?" a cop shouted at Spidey. "And who are you anyway?" "Me! I'm Spider-Man," Peter answered. "We've all seen Spider-Man before. You don't look a thing like him," the cop answered. Peter remembered then that he had his new costume on. No one on Earth had seen it yet. Another flash lit the sky. Just as the cops moved in on him, it was the Avengers. They'd made it back from Battle World 2. Spidey slipped away while the cops watched the Avengers. He swung over the city to his home in Queens. He dropped through the skylight. The first thing he wanted to do was change his clothes. But as he reached for his drawer, the costume transformed itself into a black shirt and jeans. "The costume is responding to my thoughts again," Peter said, smiling. When he was ready for bed, the costume seemed to crawl off his body. It settled on a chair at the far side of his room. And when Peter woke up in the middle of the night, the costume knew he wanted to do a little web swinging. It covered him again. "This new costume may be quick," he said, "but it'll be a long time before I get used to this." Peter did get used to his costume, though. He became comfortable in it, and it became easier to him. But one night when he got home from web slinging, the costume gave him trouble when he tried to take it off. The next night, it was even harder, and by the third night, it took Peter almost an hour to get the costume off. "Something's up," Peter said, "and I know just the doctor to give me a checkup." Peter took the subway to Manhattan. Then he ducked into an alley with a simple thought. The clothes he was wearing turned into his slick black suit. "I hope there's nothing wrong with the costume," Peter thought. "It's so much easier to change into than the old one."